do, YouTube? Your boy Playoff Don is back with another video. Now, I want to warn y'all, this is not going to be a positive video because I'm bummed out and I'm disappointed. You want to know why I'm disappointed? I'm disappointed because I had high hopes and I had the audacity to believe that the Atlanta Falcons were going to be a pleasant delight this year, and they're not. And I'm disappointed, and I'm done. I'm done with the Atlanta Falcons, and I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure a lot of people are done with the Atlanta Falcons. I was exuberant that coming off of again last year, this team, they were so much fun. They were so they were such a pleasant surprise. I loved their offensive process. I loved like the kind of weird weird players and weird skill sets and weird designs that they were throwing at teams. They were playing weird football. They were running triple options with mobile quarterbacks. They were running the football. They were zagging while the rest of the league was throwing bombs, and it's all about accuracy and precision in the pass game and all of this. The Falcons went the other way, right? They're running it again. Like I said, they're running Marcus Mariota at quarterback last year. The triple option, stupid RPOs, like all this crazy stuff to trip people out, and it was fun. It was so much fun. This island of misfit toys type offense where they're just weird. They got weird players with weird skill sets. I was all in, and they were a really, really good offense last year. I believed in Arthur Smith. I defended Arthur Smith. Like, this man is producing numbers. They're moving the football. This is a tough team. They fight every week. Like, I really thought that was going to translate into 2023. Where do I begin? Do I start with how suspect the quarterback and the pass game are on this team, which I'm sure that's where everybody's going to point to? Do I go at the coaching staff that is benching this dude at the worst times, even though he's not playing awfully, and like they don't know what they want to do? Again, they're utilizing the wrong players. Everybody knows this team is fantasy hell. That like they don't target the right players. Do I start there? Do I start with this team not being able to run the football, even though they bring in better players to enhance the run game? They were an incredible rushing team a year ago. They can't run the football at all, which is insanely disappointing. That was that was the calling card for this offense a year ago, is that they were incredible rushing the football with whoever was the running back a year ago. They draft Bijan Robinson with the seventh pick, I believe. Generational running back prospect out of Texas. Everybody's in on him. Everybody knows he's gonna be a superstar at the next level. Okay, great. They were already a phenomenal rushing team a year ago. Did you really need a running back? But okay, you want to make it even better. Cool. Fine. Fine, right? He comes in and they get worse running the football. I I I thought at least if Ritter and the pass game struggled, at least they would have the run game to fall back on, and they're not doing that. And I know they've had some offensive line injuries. Everybody does. Everybody has injuries. They are not a good rushing team this year. Is that because they lost like a really good rushing quarterback to enhance the thing, and then you take him away, and now it's just a run game? I don't know. They were still running the thing when Ritter came in last year. Speaking of Ritter, yes, I have to address it. He's not good. He's not good. And the thing is, nobody thought he was going to be some incredible QB, but the idea was, and even them in the office, in the building, even they knew this was the plan. If Desmond Ritter is the 19th best quarterback in the NFL in this situation, then we're good. Okay, because we know we got this run game to rely on, and the defense should be better because we're bringing in these free agents. We brought in a new defensive coordinator as well over from the Saints. We're going to play a ton of man coverage. We got good players. Again, we got brought in Jesse Bates, who's been sensational this year at safety. And the defense has been better, right? Okay, good defense. Top five running game, top five, top three rushing attack, even. Like okay quarterback play. Okay, cool. We should win the division. That is what I believe. That's what a lot of people believe. That's what that's what them in the organization, in the Falcons organization, that's what they told us. We want to win the division. We're making moves to set up winning the division. We can do this. The division's not good. This is it. And Desmond Ritter, we got a full sample size of him this year. And he is, if I called him a turnover machine, that would be a massive understatement. In between the 20s, he's okay. The Falcons get to the red zone pretty easily. Like every game, pretty much. And then as soon as we get to the red zone, that's when Ritter commits dumb turnover after dumb turnover. He had another stupid turnover this past weekend against the Panthers. Rolls out of the pocket, throws it directly at a Panther safety. I don't know why. Do you know why? I don't. I don't think you know either. He is a turnover machine. He is costing this team games. He got benched earlier in the season when he was turning the ball over like crazy against the Bucks. They benched him. Bring in Taylor Heineke, who's not better, but it sounds better because Ritter is just playing not well at all. Bring in Taylor Heineke, he sucks too. So then, oh, I'm sorry, Ritter. Let's bring him back in. And he was playing better before you benched him. You were 4-3. They were 4-3 at the time, and they benched him. He was playing better then. He comes back in now, and he's worse. And that is just not the way to handle a situation with a young quarterback. Remember, he is a young quarterback, just drafted last season. And I'm starting to think this also falls back on the head coach, Arthur Smith, who I also have to flame. There's a very good chance he might just be a play caller. He could just be a play caller. We loved his play calling back in Tennessee. That's what got him this job because he did an amazing job making Ryan Tannehill look like an all-pro. They had an awesome offense with all those pieces. And again, the offense was good when he came down here. They had a real identity. They had a plan. Now they're just this jumbled collection of talented players, yes, but no identity, no plan. And it's a shame because I was really in on this Falcons team. These awesome talents that they're drafting high are being wasted, like Kyle Pitts, who may or may not be what we thought he was going to be. Who knows? This situation's been so weird. Everything's been so up and down and unorganized. Bijan should have been one of the three best running backs in football this year. He really should have. We all thought that. Behind this offensive line, which is really good running the football. Drake London's been incredible, but again, he never scores touchdowns because of their quarterback, and it's a mess. They just lost to the Panthers. They lost to the one-win Panthers this past weekend, not scoring any points. It was a mess, and I'm out. I can't do it anymore. It took me a long time. I waited until week 14 or 15 to finally give up on the Falcons, but I've conceded. Whoever still has faith in them, kudos to you. Shout out to you. Bless your heart. I can't do it anymore. My heart's been broken by the Falcons in the past. I fell for it again. I'm probably gonna fall for it again. But for this season, I can't do it anymore. And the Tampa Bay Bucks, they deserve to win that division because they are a better football team at the moment. Hopefully, they can get it together. Arthur Smith, I don't know if he should be on the hot seat, but he needs to get it together. They need to get that quarterback situation figured out in the offseason. Absolutely. Because the defense is good. They're ready. They need to get that running game back. And they could still win the division. They're not out of it. But as far as me being excited about Falcons football, it's really depressing. I'm out, unfortunately. But am I overreacting? Y'all know I like to ask y'all questions at the end of the video. Am I overreacting? Am I going too hard on them? Is there something I'm missing? Please let me know, Falcons fans. I love the talent on your team, but it's not working as a collective. I'm sorry. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like it even more, subscribe button. Help the channel out. But this has been all for Playoff Don for this video. Y'all take it easy tonight.